We have but one obligation. Today on Fortitude Through Stoicism, and this is my 365-day journey of implementing the ancient philosophy of Stoicism into the life of this modern masculine man. Today's a milestone. Today for me is May 31st. So this is the completion of month 5. This whole month has been about right action. So after this lesson, I'm going to do a no shit assessment about where I'm at so far on this journey. So today, we have but one obligation, and the quote by Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor. What is your vocation? To be a good person. Period. What is your job? Says the emperor. Above all else, to be a good human being. How about that, huh? Ryan continues, the Stoics believed, above all else, that our job on this earth is to be a good human being. It is a basic duty, yet we are experts at coming up with excuses for avoiding it. Ryan Holiday puts the quote in here from Bill Belichick. Do your job. Do your job. You know, it's interesting. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, lifelong Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And today I was just looking, and I realized that the Steelers in their entire history have only had 3 coaches. The entire history. Damn, there's been some teams that went through, I think, 3 coaches in a season. But I've always admired the Patriots under Bill Belichick because they were simply professionals. If you watched them during their press conference, there was no bragging. You'd ask them, hey, you know, you went out there, made that amazing catch, broke 5 tackles, scored a touchdown, and Edelman or whoever would be said, yeah, that's my job. I'm a professional. It's my job to go out and execute. And it's interesting because, you know, if you look at Bill Belichick, you look at him on the sideline, man, that guy's a stoic, right? You don't really see too much getting under his skin. And so that kind of leads me into why did I start this journey? Why did I start this Stoic journey? The biggest thing was I was reactionary. Quick trigger, right? And the master at pushing that quick trigger button on me was my ex-wife. Very interesting. She always knew how to provoke a reaction. And he who gets angry first is the one who typically loses. That was my weakness. It's that quick reaction. And so what I realized then, to fast forward, even in modern life, as a consultant, I'd be on the road all week and flying home on Friday, and I would be incredibly frustrated. I mean, I would snap at everyone. I was a complete belligerent dick. Yes, I said it. I was a complete belligerent dick. And I just didn't love that about me. I didn't love that other people had the ability to push my button. So my whole goal was to gain complete emotional control. Big task for a guy like me, a lot of passion, a lot of energy. High D, high drive, all go. And, you know, early in my career, you know, I lost a lot of people because I was brutal, just brutal. And yes, I have high expectations, but there's a way to handle that, correct, right? So the no bullshit assessment at the end of month 5, I can honestly say I've made tremendous progress in my emotional control. What I've been able to do now is even things that really punch me in the guts, I'm able actually to pause. Normally I would jump right to a response. So now I pause, I take that thing and I say, well, is what is happening within my control? Is there anything that I can do about this that's in my control? And if the answer is no, then I just have to understand that this is fate. This is just what it is. I'll use my crown for example, right? The other day, I was in New York on an assignment and a filling fell out. I'm like, oh, well, of all luck, I'm in New York where my dentist is. So I go to the dentist and I inevitably need a crown. Doing the thing, prepping the tooth, whatever. Insurance doesn't cover it for some god-awful reason. I have no idea. So insurance doesn't cover it. Now, I can get really pissed, get really upset. So all I did was I told my director of operations, okay, make more run at Humana, see what they can do. It is what it is. That would have upset me. Man, crowns ain't cheap, right? Crowns aren't cheap. So just to dump that money out of my pocket when I didn't expect it, yeah, it hurt. I could get really mad. It could ruin my day, but I realized that, hey, there's nothing I can do about this. I'm going to have my office team just take one more swing at Humana, but it is what it is. And if I get upset, then I'm losing the most valuable asset that I have. The only thing that really matters is time. It's the only thing that really matters. And people don't take that as seriously as they should until it's too late. They worry about other things, possessions, assets, money. But time is all we have. And it's the only thing that we can't manage. We can't manage time. It's impossible. We can manage the tasks that we do in that time. So according to the Stoics, because we have such limited time and we understand that we could die at any time, and that's why we need to live every day as if it's our last. Remember, carpe diem, seize the day. So if we have one obligation in life, and that's to be a good human, and we can accept our fate as it is, that's truly how you achieve happiness. Now, you can look at all the things that have happened to me. I mean, the list is intense. Here I am. I remain a humble student of this philosophy. I'm ever on a journey of self-development, self-discovery, self-improvement, because I owe it to myself. I'm going to live the very best life that I can. No regrets. Guys, I'm leaving it all on the field. You've heard me give this speech. You've heard me talk about it. You will absolutely have regrets if you don't leave it on the field. If you leave it in reserve and you hold back and you don't take the shot and you didn't do the thing and you didn't try that other thing, life is too short. It's full of amazing experiences, wonderful adventures. And I'll tell you this, the closer you are to being a good human, the closer you are to actually finding enjoyment in this world. We have but one obligation, and that is to be a good person. And on the famous words of Bill Belichick, do your fucking job. And on that, we're out of here.